Hey guys, I had a really dumb mistake recently, and it has led me to talk to you today, seasonally, about being more careful. Here I was, getting my motor actually out of the field. It was 4 days ago now. I'm okay, by the way. It wasn't a crash or anything. But I was getting my motor out of the field where it was sitting with my wing, my APCO F3, and one of the people I was flying with wanted me to try out their new wing. So I figured, two birds with one stone. I'll just go get my motor and I'll get the wing and walk the wing back and warm the motor up while I walk the wing back. Some of you might already see where this is going. So I'm sitting there, well, I'm standing there, engine running, wing in hand, walking it back, as one does, and I don't know what it was. I was carrying the wing in front of me in a rosette, and somehow, some way, bumped the throttle. I chopped 2 panels of fabric, and through about the top third of rib number 5 on the left side of the wing from center, as seen from the rear. It's already on the way to the repair shop today. I am flying my Ozone Mojo. Didn't get rid of it, but that was a quick way to spend $1,000 on New Year's Eve. Very last thing I did in 2024 for paramotoring was cost myself a lot of money and send my wing off to get repaired for, who knows, 1-2 months at least. And you know, the worst part is I was literally making comments in the video that I was recording about how you should be more careful when you haven't flown in a long time, because you make stupid mistakes. So here I am, flying my little baby beginner A-wing, because I chopped my favorite wing with the propeller that I started and was running, and with the wing that I was carrying because I haven't flown in 2 months and I wanted to hurry up and go, and I wasn't listening to the things that I was saying to the people who would have been watching that video in the future. So this is your message. If you are coming out of a hibernation, I work retail. I manage a toy store now. If you're coming out of hibernation, slow down. Take it easy. Pre-flight, check over everything. Think to yourself, why am I doing this? Don't just reflexively do something and then start your motor to make things faster and chop your wing into pieces. So, if you're getting everything out from deep storage, take it from me, who didn't. Take it from myself. Slow down. Look at everything. Lines, malleons. Look at it all. Are your brakes still tied on? Have you had an inspection recently? Does your wing have any holes? Do you have any rats? Is your fuel old? Your line's cracked? Seeing any funny leaks anywhere? What we're doing is cheap as far as flying goes, but you can still cost yourself so much in financial and physical pain by being too eager, too ready. Did you skimp on your layout? Did you let your motor warm up? Looking at you, fellow Moster 185 owners. Is that new doodad you just installed going to cause you any problems? Maybe it's best to not use it for your first flight after waiting for 2 or 3 months. You know, it's the simple things like that that's going to make your first flight after a long break great and uneventful, which may seem boring to some of us, myself included. You know, I'm creeping into doing wing overs and you know, deeper turns and spirals and faster flight, and just going up for going up doesn't appeal to me. But what does appeal to me is not costing myself. And you know, that's slipped my mind. Even as I was thinking to mention it to everybody else, I thought to myself, yeah, but I won't have that problem. I did. The sport has a way of keeping you humble. I definitely did. So today we are not going to do any of that. Today this is a flight basically to prove to myself that I can still fly. So if that's something that you'd like to see, keep watching. If you're in the same position as me, I recommend you take a step back and retrace your roots and make your first flights out of hibernation uneventful. If you're lucky enough to fly often enough that you don't have a large break in your flying experience, then I'm jealous. I am. But anyways, here's a boring flight. There we go. So of course my battery dies because it's 30 degrees. Up there it was 30 degrees. So yeah, that's what I got for you today. Pretty benign flight on the old Slow Joe. And you know, just consider if you're dusting off the reins like I was, maybe you're not Superman. Maybe you're better than me, which is setting the bar pretty low. But maybe take it easy out there, guys. Save yourself some money and some energy and some injury. And I hope you have a fantastic day wherever you're at. Fly safe. See you next time.